Bay Area real estate market is currently in limbo. More buyers are giving up on buying homes, and as a result, sellers are becoming hesitant to list their homes.
What?
Hey y'all, this is Oliver, your Bay Area Realtor, and for today's video, I'll be sharing with you September's housing data for the Bay Area. We'll be going over 4 key housing metrics, which are sales, unsold inventory index, days on market, and median sales price, and how that could impact you if you're buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area. Before we begin, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate in the Bay Area, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll help you navigate through the home buying or home selling process to ensure that you reach your home goals. With that out of the way, let's look at the data. So you guys are probably hearing all the crazy news about how we're all in a housing crash right now and probably the bubble is bursting, right? Now let's look at the data to get a clear picture of the housing market for ourselves so we can make the right decision and not be influenced by fear. I have right here my own custom spreadsheet that covers the 4 main housing metrics, which are sales month to month and year to year, unsold inventory index, days on market, and median sales price. And this is pulled from the California Association of Realtors. So this is very accurate data pulled from an actual organization that I am a part of. We can start off with sales, starting with month to month. But before we begin that, let's define sales. These are homes that have closed for the month, meaning the buyer and seller have fulfilled all their contractual obligations and buyers have received the keys. The metric is represented by percentage change month to month and year to year. Let's look at Alameda County. Okay, so this includes Oakland, Fremont, Hayward, and Berkeley. Right now, sales in September for Alameda has decreased by 2.8%. Contra Costa County, this includes cities like San Ramon, Walnut Creek, and Concord. Sales dropped 5%. San Francisco, 5.4% drop. San Mateo, this is Daly City, San Mateo, Redwood City. Sales increased by 8.3%, so it's trending differently than the rest of the other counties, and Santa Clara had a small dip of negative 0.4%. So overall, we're seeing sales down 1.1%. As you can see here, I got the averages on this column over here, with San Francisco decreasing the lowest at 5.4%. Last August, we saw sales increase by 8.1%, with Santa Clara County having an increase of 22.7%. So to me, it seems like sales took a big dive around the June mark. You can see right here, 12.4%, and then July had a 19.4% drop. And now it's just decreasing and having small increases and decreases here and there. My thinking is that our Bay Area market is kind of in like this unique position where we have a shortage of supply, but also demand is also decreasing as well. So if we look at unsold inventory index, this is essentially the number of months it would take to deplete the remaining inventory at the sales rate for that end of the month. If there were 1,000 homes active by the end of the month, and at the end of the month there was also a 500 sale rate, then it would take 2 months to sell the remaining quantity of homes in the inventory. If we look at the unsold inventory index, usually for the Bay Area market, it's a bit different than the rest of the market. So generally speaking, for unsold inventory index, anything between 4 and under is considered a seller's market, as it represents lower inventory. Anything in the 5 to 6 range is considered a balanced market. Anything beyond 6 is considered a buyer's market. But the thing with the Bay Area is it's quite different. We have a lot of low inventory, generally speaking. If you can see, it's always in the 2 to 3 range, and it hasn't been anything beyond that since, for across all these 5 metro counties, I would say since around 2011. See right here, 2011, 2010. You have to be cognizant of that because Bay Area is a very special market with lower supply than the rest of the nation. But looking at the data right now, September for Alameda, we have Alameda has 2 months of unsold inventory index. Contra Costa is at 2.3, San Francisco is at 3.2, which is the highest of the 5 counties. San Mateo is at 2.1, and Santa Clara is at 1.8. So on average, it's 2.3 for the unsold inventory index. And Santa Clara's is the lowest at 1.8. San Francisco actually increased by a full month, meaning at their current sales rate, it would take 3 months instead of 2 months to sell all the homes in the inventory. All in all, supply remains generally low and it hasn't been increasing much, even with the current landscape of the economy and the skyrocketing mortgage rates. My guess is that buying demand has been diminishing greatly due to mortgage rates and overall cost of living. People's buying power and overall cost of living have changed greatly since the peaks of the housing market earlier this year. This shock can scare off many buyers and influence them to hold off on purchasing a home. On the flip side, sellers are seeing the major slowdown and thinking it's best to sit tight until things get better. In other words, it's like both sides are relaxing and it's showing with these numbers. If we switch gears to days on market, this is pretty self-explanatory, but I'll just go ahead and define it for you guys. It's essentially how long a sold home stayed on the market before an offer was accepted and it became pending or contingent. With both buying demand and selling demand decreasing, this is especially evident with days on market. Days on market is one of the many indicators of buying demand, and the longer it usually takes to sell a home, more often than not, the market is cooling off. Overall, days on market for the 5 main Bay Area counties is close to 18 days or almost 3 weeks. As you can see, month to month, days on market has consistently been increasing, with the exception of San Francisco. As you can see, they've decreased actually 1 day, but overall it's been increasing steadily since January 2022. And also Contra Costa has been leading the way for this month at 21 days to sell a home, which is exactly 3 weeks. Lastly, let's go over median sales price. Median sales price is defined as the price in the very middle of a data set, so with exactly half of the houses priced for less and half priced for more. Real estate professionals usually look at this metric more than average sales price because it is resistant to outliers. So let's start off with Alameda. Alameda, for September, it was reported that their median sales price is $1.24 million. This is a month-to-month increase of 1%. From August, it was at $1.23 million. Year over year, that's a negative 5% decrease. Contra Costa has a median sales price of $882,000, but that's also a 1% increase from the previous month, but it is a minus 2% decrease year over year. San Francisco County had an increase of 1% at $1.65 million in September, and it is a minus 6% from last year. San Mateo is at $1.86 million, which is a minus 5% decrease from the previous month and a minus 6% decrease from approximately 1 year ago. Santa Clara, September, it was reported that the median sales price is $1.7 million, and this was an increase of 3% from August and a 4% increase from approximately 1 year ago. So overall, sale prices have increased for all counties except for San Mateo, of course. San Mateo decreased by 5% to $1.86 million. And just like with sales, it is possible that prices took a dive and is just rippling from their lows at the moment. As you can see, most of the Bay Area counties have a decrease year over year, except for Santa Clara. But from their highest values, it's on average 18% lower from its highest values, as is highlighted in green. In summary, sales continue to fluctuate after recovery in August, decreasing 1.1% month to month and 26.4% year over year. The unsold inventory index is still at 2 months, meaning we are still experiencing a low supply in our market. Days on market is steadily increasing, now taking on average 18 days for a home to get pending or contingent. This indicates that our buyer demand is going down. Lastly, median sales price for the Bay Area counties is currently 18% lower than its historic high set in April. With small recovery overall this month, we'll see if buying demand ramps up and if prices do continue to rise. For my sellers out there, if you're considering moving out, downsizing, or cashing out the appreciation you got over the past couple of years, then it's better now than later to consider selling your home. With the help of a real estate expert in the Bay Area like myself, I can market and maximize the exposure and value of your home. You can email me for a free home consultation with no obligations. For my buyers, it's your guys' time to shine and to begin your home search. You guys have the benefit of less buying demand, which means less competition. And with working with your realtor, you can have contract terms that can be in your favor. We saw prices lower overall by 18% from its historic highs. 18%. This means you're getting real estate at a discounted price. And we all know real estate is one of the best assets to own as an investor, and as well as just simply being a homeowner. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Bay Area market update video. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to stay updated on everything real estate in the Bay Area. I'll see you guys in the next video.